Hi, I'm Barry. This is Mega City Gaming, and this is Resyk, Strontium Dog, a shaved down version of the rules. And this is getting out of Dodge. Getting out of Dodge. We escaped from prison. We broke out the Gronk from prison last episode. Go back and see that if you haven't seen that. And this one, we still got to escape the authorities and get off the planet, which means getting out of Dodge. Anyway, enjoy. Here we are again. There's the Gronk and Johnny and Middenface. And we're not out of the woods yet. We need to, although we rescued the Gronk, we prison breaked him, we still need to get out of town. So we need to get across this urban sprawl to the Resyk van, which we parked up over there. So I'll get away vehicle in disguise. So once we're in that, we're safe. Yeah. However, there are 6 groups of what are they? Deputies? Yeah, 6 groups of deputies, and a patrol wagon. They're going to be moving randomly. They're searching. They're doing like there's one group in each building, yeah, and then there's one in the street as well, and they're going to move randomly until line of sight happens, and then if line of sight happens, then obviously they'll attack. Yeah, that's how it's going to work. So we got like 2, 4, 6, 7 of the law enforcement peoples of this planet. Gronk generates a star token. I'm not sure if he does, but his call is 5, and I couldn't read anything on the card that says no. So yeah, okay, 2 star tokens and a mundane token. Right. Okay. So that's the game, really. So we're going to start with the armory cards. I have shuffled the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will check those out in just a second, see which ones I want to get. And then we got the chicanery cards. Probably should be drawing big Meg cards, because why was the Gronk in prison? I'll tell you why. You probably really want to know. Yeah, it's been bugging you since the last episode. Why was the Gronk in the prison? Well, this planet is they don't like aliens, they don't like mutants, anything kind of different. They're like ultra conservative planet. So yeah, they just didn't like him, so they put him in prison. Yeah, so that also means that they don't like us either. So we need to get off the planet ASAP. We're not going to feel guilty about, putting down some of these law enforcement, because they work for the man. Here are the cards. Patient Hunter, Light in Charge and Disarm. This is an Overwatch action, but you can stay in Overwatch. You don't lose it when you shoot. This is a lightning charge. So here it says play with a charge or sprint action. The model moves the maximum distance without needing to roll the dice. Well, I don't do rolling dice for charge, so we're going to say the charge is a single action instead of a double action. So that leaves one more action for the attacker to do. And then disarm. Again, there's a lot of text in there. I think there's a misprint as well, so it's really hard to understand. So basically, if I cause any wounds or anything, then the target loses its weapon, I've decided. Also, we got Dimension Warp. Allows a model to escape from battle. Time Trap, we did that last time. That's very cool. It's like a grenade that makes things disappear. Number 3 cartridge, that's an attack buff for ranged attack. And then a gas bomb, which is a thrown weapon. or it can be used with a cartridge, I guess. Use an aim, fire, or snapshot. Cartridge, yeah, cartridge. Right, so it's thrown or cartridge. A weapon that temporarily incapacitates enemies. It's got, I think it's got stun. Anyway, awesome. So that's what we got. We got all the stuff there. Right, turn 1. Pulling a token from the bag. Oh, it's a bad peoples. We're going to activate in order closest to the leader of our team, which is Johnny Alpha. So whoever's closest to Johnny Alpha will activate first, just to make it simple. They're going to activate, so they're going to move in a random direction. And because they're not running, they're not going to sprint. They're going to spend 2 actions to move once in a random direction. This is one big open area, so they can move 1, 2. It's not blocked. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. This means they're not going to move. They're going to stay there. They're interviewing someone, grilling them. Yeah. Awesome. Right, next. Oh, the bad peoples. Right. Who is the next closest to these guys? I guess it's you, isn't it? Yes. Let's see where you go. Let me roll that properly. Sorry. Oh, well. Okay, rolled it twice. They're not going to move either. Right, next. You gotta like this GW scatter dice. I don't know if they even make these anymore. Do they even use these in 12th edition? 40Ks? Who knows? Right. The good thing about a Gronk is a Gronk can be picked up and carried. Yeah. Good thing about these open spaces in the street is we can move. For example, Johnny's move is 7. He can move 7 spaces. In here, because there's people there, I mean, if you run through there, there's like sofas, beds, toilets, there's, dartboards. You have to spend two movement points. So, for example, if his move is 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, this is open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's got 1 more, but he needs 2 to move into one of these. So no, can't do it. Anyway, I digress. The doors are closed as well. Doors take an action to open. Here. So we're going to pick up the Gronk with 1 action. Let's have Midden Face pick up the Gronk. Yeah, Midden Face pick up the Gronk. It's a star token, isn't it? Right. Midden Face is 4. 4, cool. So he's going to pick up the Gronk and move. Open 1. So you pick up the Gronk and open the door. Or move 1, 2, 3. His move is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide out in the open at the crossroads. Probably not a good idea this early on. We probably should stay in the building because at least we won't get line of sight from those people. These are the only people that are going to be risky. So yeah, we're going to open the door. Bzzz, that was both of his actions. Woo, whoop-de-doo. But he gets a chance to put that back in the bag by rolling 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. My dice tray is too far away, so I'm going to roll it here. Looking for a special result, which he gets. Right. Yeah, goes back in the bag. Zip. That's good. Nice. Right. It's a bad peoples. Let's see what they do. No, I'm going to roll that again. Wow. What are the odds? What are the freaking odds? They're all questioning people, interviewing them, questioning them, harassing them. You know? Right. Oh, this thing. Let's see what that does. Right. Yeah, okay. So it's going to crawl. It's going to move one space at a time because it's not, it's looking for, it's searching. It's not like on the way somewhere. It's driving really slowly, eyeballing everyone in the street. So it will either move or it won't move. So I'm going to roll one dice. And if it's a hit, it's going to move. If it's not a hit, it's going to stay where it is. So if it's a hit, it's going to move. And it's obviously going to move that way. When we get to here, we're going to roll a dice and we're going to see which way it goes. Right. Okay. It's not hit. It's not going to move. Boom. It's going to stay where it is. It's eyeballing someone, questioning innocent civilians. Okay. It's the good peoples. The good peoples. Right. So we've got the Gronk. We have the Gronk in arms. So we're going to move 1, 2. Well, we don't have line of sight. So we're safe. However, yeah, that's a problem. So 1, 2, 3. We could charge, couldn't we? We've got a Gronk in hand, but we're going to charge because 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's going to charge. Yeah, he's going to charge. Why not? That's what he does. He's a McNulty, after all. He's got the Brawler special rule. When McNulty makes a close combat attack, he gains +1 fight, and can elect to count as a stun weapon. Okay, so his close combat is now 4, +1 for charge, so 5, versus those people's resist of 2. I got my dice tray a little bit closer, so hey, 1, 2, 3 hits versus 2 resist. They've already activated, so they can't react. Normally, if they hadn't have activated, they'd get a chance to either move out of the way or fire back. Right. So anyway, no defense. So 3 wounds. They've got a cool of 1 each. So they're both knocked out. Boom. Out for the count. Awesome. Job done, mate. Job well done. Job well done. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right. Oh, star token. We could activate the Gronk, or let's get Johnny to, let's get Johnny to come up. So his move is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna 6, 7. We're gonna bank on this moving out the way. That's what we're going to bank on. He's also got another move with which he's not going to open the door, because if he opens the door, then when this goes to here, it gets line of sight and it sees Johnny. So nope. Door's going to remain closed for the time being. We might have to camp there for a while, but let's see if that goes back in the bag. If it does, we can go into Overwatch at least. So his cool is 5 currently. It does go back in the bag. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's get him in Overwatch. He's overwatching. See if that goes back in the bag. But no, it's not going to go back in the bag because he's going to. Yeah, he's going to go. He's going to. Right, it's going to stay in Overwatch. Right. Those people over there. Let's see what happens with them. Okay, they do move. But that direction is invalid because there's a wall, so they're going to stay there. Right, next. Gront. Okay, Gront's going to move into there as well. No one's carrying him now. Yeah. Actually, you know what I could have done? Too late now, but I could have activated Johnny to do the old, yeah, in my heed. In my heed. Could have done that. Anyway, whatever. Right, let's see about those people over there. They're going to stay where they are. There's not much movement going on. I guess these people over here. What do you mean, you people? Right, let's do it. Okay, they're going to go that way, which is the wall, so not. Right. Excellent, excellent. Top of the turn. Right. Okay, the nearest bad people to the gang is that. Right, so again, if it's a hit, it's going to move. If it's not, it's not going to move. It's not a hit, it's not going to move. That's too bad. That is too bad. Right, next. Bad peoples. I guess it's those people over there. Let's see where they go. Okay, are they going to go? They're going to go that way. Into there, even though it's the same room, but it's, yeah. Yes, next. Good peoples. There has been a feline incursion onto the battlefield. Some of the doors may not be in the same place. Anyway, yeah, good peoples. McNulty, oi McNulty. He's going to move up to the door, peek out the window, and say to Johnny, yeah, we've got to wait for that to move on so we can cross the road and go, yeah, house to house, basically. That's what I would do. That was his action. Has he got anything special he could do? Brawler, Berserker. Nope. I think we got, but when Johnny, when Johnny gets activated, he's going to start messing with people's heads, I've decided. Right. These people, let's see what they do. All right. Well, that's off the board, isn't it? So they're going to go off the board. Yeah, they're going to go off the board. Yeah, they're off the board. Yeah. And that was cat number 3. Down there you go. Does get busy on a dinner table like this. I'm using a dinner table, so it gets busy. Not only do we eat dinner here, but we also have 3 cats invading the battlefield sometimes. Right, anyway, I digress. What are we doing? Next nearest is these people's. Let's see what they do. Okay, they're not going to move. They're not going to move. Next, yeah, I guess these people, because they're nearer to me anyway, physically, in real space. That's kind of that way. So let's say they open the door, and then they move, yeah, for their second action. Yeah, let's do that. Otherwise, they're all going to stay where they are all day, hassling innocent civilians. Right, these people, you. Oh, and those two, they're going to move as well. Yeah, how's about that? For a turn up for the books. Burn up for the tooks. That's a burn up for the tooks. Right. Oh, it's the good people. So, okay, Johnny. You can do your weird eyes thing. No, in my head. That's it. Johnny can use a unique double action to implant a thought in an enemy model on a battlefield. Take a cool test for the target. If it has failed, take a single action with the enemy model. And as they're a pack, then they move together as a single model. If it is passed, the enemy model is pinned instead. So worst case scenario is it gets pinned. So let's start with those people. Well, I could force the driver of that to move, couldn't I? Let's do it. Okay. So take a cool test for the target. The target is obviously the same stats as one of these, so it would be a cool of 1. Cool. If it's failed, then I can move it. Say a single action. Okay, right. It's failed. Okay, so I can take a single action with this thing. Let me just check the move distance on that, because literally I'm going to make the guy driving it put his foot down on the accelerator. No more curb crawling for him. He's going to be and go straight that way if I can. Let me just check the stats. Pat wagon, patrol wagon. The move is 8. The move is 8. So you could potentially go off the board. However, the cool of the Pat wagon, according to the Judge Dredd miniatures game rules, is 4. It doesn't matter who's driving it, or whatever, because it's treated as an individual model. So I did think about just using the cool of the average person, but yeah, let's just say no, because there's a group of them in there, and you know, if one starts acting weird, then the guy next to him is probably going to be like, yo, whoa, what are you doing, man? As they would say professionally in a military vehicle. Right, anyway, so they're gonna, if he fails the cool test, he's going off the board. If he gets it, he's staying where he is. Let's do that. Right. Hey, that's fair, isn't it? Okay. He not only passes the cool test, he gets 3. So, but he's pinned. He is pinned. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Right, next. Right. Oh, yeah, sorry. What I'm going to do is, because this Pat wagon is, looking for us. They've got our photos. They know what we look like. It's permanently on Overwatch as it's driving around. Even if it's driving around, it's still on Overwatch because there's a guy on the gun. However, because it's pinned, that Overwatch is negated because it's pinned until that pin is removed. Anyway, star. Oh, I didn't see if that went back in the bag. This one. Let's see if that goes back in the bag. Back in the bag, because he could try that again, couldn't he? Right. No, it doesn't. It does not go back in the bag. Right. Pull the next token. It's a friendly. Here's a friendly. Okay, Gronk. You can't really do anything. I'm just going to stay there. Yeah. Right. Top of the turn. Right. I'm looking at the cards. And I'm thinking we could time trap that. That would be epic. That would be cinematic. Yeah, we've pinned it with Johnny's psychic ability. Run out in the road, chuck a time trap on it, zip, it's gone. And then victory. Well, and then slightly nearer to our victory anyway. That would be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? It could be. Let's do that. Should we do that anyway? Let's see what happens. All right, the bad peoples, and it's that. So that is obviously going to lose. It's going to lose. It's pinned, which was our chance to do that. Okay, never mind. And let's see what it does. So like I said, yeah, it's going to, on a hit, it's going to move. It's going to move. Finally, it's going to move. Okay, but it's not going to move far. It's going to move one space. Boom. Okay. Yeah, it's going to move one space. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Friendly peoples. Shall we try in my head again? In my head, in my massive head. Okay. Target takes the cool tests, and we've decided that this cool is 4. So if it doesn't make the cool test of 4, it's going off the board. How's about that? It makes it, it's not going anywhere, but it is pinned. It is pinned again. And you know what that means? We got a chance. We have a chance. I didn't put that back in the bag. It doesn't matter. It does a little bit, but it's too late. Too late. Right. Those people. What do you mean, those people? Right. Into the wall. But there's a door there. But, no, they're going to stay there. Right, next. Friendly people, should we try and, so the Overwatch is negated, so, for the moment anyway. Yeah, one action, oh, it doesn't even have to move, does he? One action to open the door, creating line of sight, in which case they would Overwatch back, but they can't. So, second action, he's going to try the time trap. And that means roll to hit, and if I score a hit, that disappears off the game, off the board, out the game. Boom. Oh! Nope. I did not score a hit. And I used it up. All right. Never mind. Now that has line of sight to us, and that ain't going nowhere. That's bad news. Big bad news. We need to get over there ASAP. Right, friendly peoples. Gronk. Gronk's move is 3. Okay, right. Okay, 1, 2, and open the door. No. 1, 2, open the door. Yeah, let's do that. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Open the door. See if that goes back in the bag. Gronk's cool is 5. So surprisingly. He does eat metal, so... What are the odds of that? It doesn't go back in the bag! We are screwed. It's the bad people's... let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Bad peoples of the world unite. Okay, they're going to go that way. At least that is a good thing, possibly. Possibly. Right, next. Let's see what they do. They stay where they are. Next. Let's see what these people do. They stay where they are. Right. Top of the turn. Let's see who goes first. Right, it'll be the wagon. The wagon will remove pinned. Zzz, enabling the wagon to start shooting, which now that's going to be a problem. I need to check the stats for that. Here are the stats for the Pat Wagon. The Pat Wagon weapons, stun grenades or concussion bombs. So let's roll to see. So if it's a hit, it's that. If it's not a hit, it's that. So let's try that. Okay, stun grenades. And who are they going to go for? Well, they can go for everyone because stun grenades has a blast of 4. So that includes everyone here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Including their own people. Yeah. But it's stun, so they're not going to be wounded. They're just going to like just pacify everyone, and then take details later on. So that makes sense. Yeah. So what is it? Pat Wagon is shoot 2. So shoot 2, short range +1. Because of the modifier. Yeah, there you go. Right. Let's start with the Gronk. Gronk's armor, Gronk's resist is 1. That's terrible. Okay, hit. Right, and the Gronk is out in the open, so he can't evade. Takes 3. But let's see. Gronks have notoriously weak hearts. If the Gronk suffers a pinned, stunned, or injured, which it does, it takes 3 injuries or 3 stuns. Sorry. No marker is placed, and it automatically faints, remaining subdued until a model within 1 inch uses Shake It Off to awaken it. Okay, fair enough. Right. So the Gronk is subdued. That's fair enough. That's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, let's try those 2 over there. Those 2 jokers over there. Yay. Okay, no hits. What the frick? Midden face. Okay, 2 hits versus a resist of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's not going to evade. Okay. So he takes 1. Takes 1 wound. Or takes 1. Stun. Cunning array of stunts. That was it. Right. Anyway. Johnny Alpha. So power 3. Not power 3. 2, 3. Okay, 3 dice. Right, 3 dice to hit. That's 2 hits. And Johnny's resist is 3. Oh shit. Right. So Johnny takes 3. Huzzah for the patrol wagon. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's us, is it? It's us, is it? Right. Well, the Gronk's subdued. Well, that does mean... let's take that out of the bag. Try again. Okay, it's the bad people. So the nearest would be those people over there. Let's see what they do. They stay where they are. I rolled... Alright, there's a 1 in 3 chance of rolling a hit. Okay. I thought it was a 1 in 6, so that's why. Now, okay, Johnny's cool is now 2. Midden Face's cool is now 3. We're going to activate with Midden Face with the star token. But we are going to be subject to Overwatch, which is going to affect everyone. So, yeah, he's going to move 1 to there. The Overwatch causes another stun grenade attack, which also affects everyone. So let's start with those people. So 3 dice versus... let's do 3 dice. So 2 hits versus their defense of, or resist of 2. Okay, well, they are subdued, stunned into oblivion. So that's good. So they're basically out of the game. Basically out of the game, yeah. Okay, let's... Gronk is subdued anyway. Midden Face, however, let's try Midden Face. Okay, so that's 1 hit versus Midden Face's current defense of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Midden Face gets another stun. He's breathing that stuff in, breathing that nonsense in. And then let's do Johnny. So 1, 2, 3. Johnny's resist is 1 versus 3. So okay, no hits. So he manages to duck under the delicatessen counter and to not get any more gas. So Midden Face continues his movement. No, he doesn't. He picks up the Gronk for his second action. And then he's going to roll his cool. Which is... Oh, his current cool is only 2. Right. Let's see. Yes, it goes back in the bag, And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Seeing as the Gronk's out of action for the moment. Shake it off. So yeah, instead of picking him up, I could have shaken it off. Yeah, let's shake it off. Instead of picking him up, I'm going to say, hey, wake up. Oh, so I woke him up. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's the bad people's. Okay, let's just do those people over there. Let's see what they do. They're going that way. They're going to check out the van. Check it out. And looking in the windows. Knocking on the windows. License and registration, please. Although I have yet to remember the registration of any of the cars that I've driven. Yeah. Right. Oh, it's good people, isn't it? Well, what WTF? Good peoples of the world. Let's get... Right, that door's open. Let's get the Gronk out of the way because he's the reason for our... So his move is like 3. So 1, 2, that's all he can do, move into there. But he's out of line of sight now, so that's good. Right, next. Good peoples. Mid and face. His move is normally 6, but now it's 4. So he's going to move out of line of sight. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to stay there actually. His second action is to pick up the Gronk. And let's see if that goes back in the bag. See if that goes back in the bag. Current call of 2. So no, it does not go back in the bag. Right, next. It's those people. Let's see what they do. They go that way. Fair enough. Next. These people, see what they do. Okay, they go that way, which is blocked, so they stay there. And that is it. That is the top of the turn. Pulling a token out the bag. It's the bad peoples. Right. They're gonna. They can only see Johnny, so that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do Johnny. So that's 3 dice. 1 hit. Versus Johnny's current resist of 1. No, resist of 0, but he can evade. He can roll 3 dice and take a pin. So let's do that. He's going to roll 3 dice. And okay, so he doesn't get any more gassed, but he does get pinned as he dives behind something magnificent. There we go. So yeah, he's pinned. Fair enough. Right, that was their action. Mind you, they do get a second action. Yeah, let's give them a second action. Okay, they're going to try that again. Screw it. Let's do it. Whee! Right. 1 hit. And no defense, no evade, because he's pinned, he can't evade. So he takes another. They just keep chucking the stun grenades through the door. Not doing him any good. So once he takes 1 more, he is subdued. So that's not good at all. Let's see if we can... No! Right, just do those people. Just do those people. Just do them. Right, they're off the board. Yes, they're off the board. They're wandering off the board. They see some suspicious looking people Listening to bohemian music. Bohemian music. They must be guilty. Those bohemians. Right, next. Good peoples, right. Okay, Johnny's move is normally 7. It's now 3. 1, 2, 3. He can get in there, get out of line of sight. So 1 action to get rid of pinned. Second action to move. His move is now 3, so 1 to get in there, and then 1, 2 to get in there. So takes all his crap with him. And then let's see if he puts that back in the bag with 1 dice. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Nope. However, the Gronk might be able to help him. These people. They stay where they are. Right, okay, Gronk. Do what you do best. Right, here we go. Gronk is the best medic in the galaxy, maybe the universe. The Gronk can use the hunker down action to attempt to remove injury markers from a friendly model within 1 inch. Resist models stat. Okay, right. So basically I'm rolling Johnny's original resist, which is 3. And for every shield I get, if I roll any shields, let me see, hunker down. Let me just check that. Right, remove all stun tokens. Right, if I roll any, I'm rolling my resist. If I roll any shields, then I remove all the stun tokens. Right, that's how it works. Freaking awesome. Right, okay, Johnny. You got your smelling salts from the Gronk. Has he got his first aid kit? Yes, he does. Look at that. He's got his first aid kit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Freaking awesome. Thank you, Gronk. You are such an awesome alien. Right. That was Gronk's 2 actions. Now Gronk, see if that goes back in the bag by rolling 5 dice. Yeah, 5. Well, 5 hits, but no special results. It does not go back in a bag. Get up. Right, midden face. Midden face, you're going to do like a hunker down action as well. So your hunker down action is... current cool. So I can move the number of zones equal to your current cool. So he can move, right? His current cool is 2. So he can move 2 zones. 1, 2. He can move those 2 zones. And then make a cool test with his current cool, which is only 2. If he gets any shield results, his both of those stuns are removed. So any shield results. Yes, freaking awesome. Those are removed. Plop, plop. Lucky, lucky. Right, next. Must be you. See what you do. Seriously? Okay, whatever. Stay there. Hassling civilians, top of the turn. Pulling a token up the back. Oh, it's a good people's. Okay. We've lost all our stuns, so that is awesome. Right, yeah, they were all in the same zone. So, let's have Johnny pick up the Gronk. Plop. First action. Second action to move up to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see if that goes back in the bag by rolling 5 dice. Yes, it does. Right. Next. Oh. Okay. Midden face. You can open the door. First action, open the door. Second action. 1, 2, 3. And in the van. Yeah, you have successfully escaped. Next, well, let's screw it. We're going to use Dimension Warp. We're going to get Gronk out of the game. Get him out safely. So that means remove his token from the bag. Right, so Gronk is gone. They're gone. He's gone. We're all gone. We've just got Johnny Alpha on the board to get out. Oh dear. Obviously it's going to be this. And now the van knows what's going on. It's going to move and turn and move. What was it? 8, so 1. Maximum 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it can easily get into position, block the road right there inconveniently. Yeah, but it can't shoot because it doesn't have line of sight. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can go to here. It can go to here. Basically, right there. I'd run out of space pretty much, but yeah. It's literally there. It's huge. And it's shooting. It's shooting into. That was one action. Second action to shoot stun gas, which is 3 dice. 3 dice. Oh, 3 hits. WTF. Versus Johnny's. Johnny's resist of 3. He can take a pinned. If he takes a pinned, he can roll another 3 dice. So he's going to take a pinned, but he could still escape with that pinned. So 1 action to remove pinned and 1 action to GTFO. So let's do that. Whee! Look at all those. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Cancellation. Right. Cancel culture. He managed to evade all of those shots, but he is pinned. Yeah, he is pinned. Does take a pin. There we go. Boom. He's pinned. Let's see what happens next. Oh, bad peoples. This one. Right. Now, obviously the van is like radioing and then 1 action to here, 1 action to open the door. Okay, boom. They're on their way. They're not just going to be questioning people uselessly. Okay, it's now Johnny. 1 action to get rid of pinned. one action. 1, 2, 3 to get out of dodge. Whew. That was fun. Could you tell I was making some of that up as I went along? I had a general idea of how things were going to work, but I didn't have the stats for the Pat Wagon and stuff like that. But it went fine. It went fine. And as it's a solo game, I think I have ultimate power of rule making. As long as it makes sense, it's fun. It makes narrative sense. I think anyone could do that. Do it. I recommend doing it. Do it at home. Do it now. Well, anyway, more coming. Yeah, they got out of dodge. They got to their ride off planet. There's more. No no bounty for that game because they're just doing the job. There's no bounty on those guys. They're just doing their jobs. They're trying to round up aliens and freaks, mutants, and anyone that they don't like. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment below. See ya.